Greetings to the builder of this continent. History is often told as something that happened to us, but today we recognize that history is something we are currently writing. We stand at a crossroads where the wisdom of those who saw our independence meets the raw energy of those who will see our centennial. This is not a handoff, it's a partnership. When we speak of the scramble for Africa, many look at the maps of 1884 and think at least the story ended when the flags were lowered. It did not. That is the reality. The scramble was never just about soil, gold, or today's digital infrastructure. It was a scramble for the African mind. By dividing our borders, they divided our trade. By dictating our laws, they dictated our self-worth. Even today, the scramble continues in how our resources are priced and how our stories are told by others. Historically, the General Act of the Berlin Conference shows that not a single African voice was present to defend our integrity. This created a fragmentation that we still feel in our markets and our politics today. In fact, there is natural law in a very great civilization. The foundation must be strong for the spire to reach the clouds. Your experience is the foundation. You have navigated the storms of the past and kept the ship afloat. Your greatest achievement will be ensuring that the next generation of captains is trained, trusted, and positioned at the helm while the sea is calm. That is true. Understanding the new worlds is your gift. But remember, a captain who does not know the history of the stars will eventually get lost. The goal is peaceful transition of excellence. When those in high positions mentor and elevate the fresh perspectives among them, the continent moves faster. We don't need a gap between the generations. We need a bridge. But there is a question. How do we stop the modern scramble? We look to the African Union's Agenda 2063. It calls for an integrated, prosperous, and peaceful Africa. So, therefore, we must treat our internal borders as gateways, not walls. We must create shadow cabinets and leadership pipelines where the emerging and the established work side by side. We must tell our news. If we don't define who we are, the world will do it for us and they will get it wrong. In fact, the enigma of Africa is that we have everything we need, yet we often look elsewhere for answers. The answer is in this room. It is in the handshake between the veteran and the visionary. Let us stop the scramble for the outside by finding our center on the inside. Together, we are the answer.